Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a world of power, prestige, and money. No, not just any money, folks. We're talking about the hefty salaries of the world's leaders. We're counting down the top 10 richest presidents based on their official 2024 salaries. Before we jump in, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Your support helps us keep bringing you the hottest stories from around the globe. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through the financial corridors of power. Number 10. Coming in at the 10th spot is President Zuzana Kaputova of Slovakia, with an annual salary of approximately 134,000 euros. While that might not seem astronomical compared to some on this list, it's important to remember the cost of living in Slovakia is significantly lower than other European nations. So, for President Kaputova, her salary offers a comfortable living and allows her to focus on serving her people. In a nation where the daily grind doesn't require diamond-encrusted credit cards, this figure allows President Kaputova to focus on serving her people, free from the gilded distractions that can lure other leaders astray. Number 9. Moving up a notch, we have President Aleksandar Vučić of Serbia, whose salary clocks in at around 144,000 euros. Interestingly, President Vučić has faced some criticism for his relatively high salary compared to the average Serbian income. However, across the negotiating table sit President Vučić's supporters. Their voice is firm with the conviction that leadership deserves fair compensation. They point to the immense burden he shoulders, navigating the turbulent waters of Balkan politics, balancing economic reforms with national pride, and steering Serbia towards a future bright with EU aspirations. The economic reforms championed by President Vučić are a testament to his commitment to shaping Serbia's future. Number 8. Next up, we've got President Andrzej Duda of Poland, earning a cool 158,000 euros per year. Now, Poland's economy has been booming in recent years, and President Duda has played a key role in that success. So, it's no surprise that his salary reflects the country's newfound prosperity. Critics point to widening income gaps, with many ordinary Poles still struggling to feel the economic boom. They argue that President Duda's comfortable salary, while earned, seems disconnected from the realities of those still battling against unemployment and stagnant wages. Number 7. Taking the 7th spot is President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev of Kazakhstan, with a salary of roughly 180,000 euros. Kazakhstan boasts vast natural resources like oil and gas, and President Tokayev has overseen a period of significant economic growth. His salary, then, is just one perk of leading a resource-rich nation. So President Tokayev's salary stands at a crossroads, a symbol of both Kazakhstan's immense potential and the persistent challenges it faces. Can a nation prosper while still leaving a majority of its people behind? It's a question that hangs heavy in the air, echoing through the opulent halls of Astana and the dusty streets of remote villages alike. Number 6. Now we're entering the big leagues. At number 6, we find President Jair Bolsonaro of Brazil, who rakes in a hefty 247,000 euros annually. It's worth noting that President Bolsonaro has faced scrutiny for his lavish lifestyle, with some critics arguing that his salary is excessive given the economic struggles of many Brazilians. So President Bolsonaro's salary becomes a potent symbol of Brazil's deep divides. It's a land where economic progress dances with social disparities, where luxury beachfront condos cast long shadows over struggling communities. Number 5. We have President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey, whose salary comes in at a whopping 345,000 euros. President Erdogan has been in power for nearly 2 decades, and his tenure has been marked by both economic progress and political controversy. His high salary, then, reflects both the power and complexity of his position. Yet, beneath the glittering facade, whispers of dissent simmer. Critics point to a shrinking space for political opposition, curtailed freedoms, and an increasingly autocratic style of governance. His hefty salary, significantly higher than many European counterparts, becomes a symbol of this disconnect, a gilded reminder of the gulf between the palace and the street. Number 4. Buckle up, folks, because the top 4 entries are where things get really interesting. In 4th place, we have President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi of Egypt, whose salary stands at a staggering 436,000 euros. Now, Egypt's economy has faced challenges in recent years, so President el-Sisi's high salary has drawn criticism from some who argue it's out of touch with the realities of many Egyptians. His high salary, they contend, is necessary to attract and retain the talent and experience required to guide Egypt through this period of transformation. So, President El-Sisi's salary becomes a potent symbol of Egypt's own internal struggle. At number 3, we find President Xi Jinping of China, whose official salary is a cool 447,000 euros. However, it's important to note that President Xi's wealth is likely much greater than his official salary suggests. He comes from a powerful family and controls a vast network of state-owned enterprises. So while his official salary puts him at number 3, his true financial picture is undoubtedly much more robust. So President Xi's salary becomes a Rorschach test for China's own complexities. It's a nation where staggering economic growth dances with hidden inequalities, where ancient traditions clash with futuristic ambitions. Number 2. We're in the final stretch now. In second place, we have President Vladimir Putin of Russia, whose official salary is a reported 535,000 euros. Again, like President Xi, Putin's true wealth is likely significantly higher due to his control over Russia's energy sector and other strategic industries. Additionally, some speculate that his personal assets could reach into the billions. Supporters, however, counter that Putin's economic influence is a byproduct of his strong leadership. They point to Russia's resurgence on the world stage, its military prowess, and its economic resilience in the face of sanctions. Number 1, and finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, the richest president in the world. Drumroll, please. It's President Mohammed bin Salman of Saudi Arabia, with an official salary of a staggering 862,000 euros. Now, just like with President Xi and Putin, we have to remember that this is just the official figure. Prince Mohammed's control over Saudi Arabia's vast oil wealth suggests his true net worth is likely in the billions. So, Prince Mohammed's salary becomes a paradox gilded in desert sun. It's a nation where ancient Bedouin proverbs mingle with Silicon Valley ambitions, where opulent skyscrapers sprout from sacred sands. And his financial picture, shrouded in speculation and royal mystique, becomes a symbol of these contradictions, a mirage shimmering on the horizon. It's safe to say that the salaries of these world leaders spark plenty of debate. Some argue that they deserve every penny, given the immense pressure and responsibility of their positions. Others, however, believe that such high salaries are simply out of touch with the realities of their citizens. Ultimately, the question of whether these salaries are justified is a complex one, with no easy answer. But one thing's for sure, these numbers give us a fascinating glimpse into the world of power, privilege, and the very real financial stakes involved in leading a nation. So, what do you think? Are these presidents' salaries fair? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more eye-opening content. Until next time, stay curious.